Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Rock and Roll True Story. And just recently, I want to talk about the Riki Rachtman interview that he did on the podcast Full Metal Jackie. So if you guys remember, Rachtman, of course, was the host of Headbangers Ball after the original host, I think it was Adam Curry, was let go from the show. And of course, at the same time, he also had the Cat House in Hollywood. And he's got a new podcast called the Cat House Hollywood Podcast that he has different guests on. He talks about some of the old stories from the old days, from the 80s and 90s. And one of the stories he revealed was how Slash of Guns N' Roses thought Rachtman was a bad influence on his on Guns N' Roses frontman Axl Rose. So the interviewer asked, "Let's talk about the Cat House. The brand is based on debauchery, but ironically, you're sober. What's most challenging about maintaining sobriety when when you're someone that people would want to buy a drink?" To which Rachtman responded, "It's different now because when I bought the Cat House, I was drinking and doing a lot of drugs. It went from booze to coke to meth, and it was a mess. There's a lot of people from back then who will tell you when you've got Slash telling you, dude, you're a bad influence on Axl, don't be hanging out with Axl. When they're telling you stuff like that, it's like, damn, I would have died. It was difficult at first, but now I'm not the guy to stand on a pedestal telling guys, be sober, or I'm the sober guy, or you should all be sober. I'll tell you, when I went to Slayer, I'm the first one to go buy my fiance a cocktail. I'm the first one to get drinks for my friends. I like it when people get a buzz on, but I'm an alcoholic and I'm a drug addict, and I can't do that. I'm allergic to it. But they're not. So when people are buzzed and having a good time, that's okay. It's when it goes past beyond that point. Are there times when I think about drinking? Yeah, but I didn't do it because it's not an option for me." He also discussed the evolution of Headbangers Ball because the show started kind of like when hair metal was popular, and then it went through the whole phase when grunge started to take over. And the interviewer said it was such an important program, and still, because you find it online, I discovered so many bands from watching Headbangers Ball and that period of time. There was a whole lot of shift going on in music. You were there when it was full on hair bands from hard rock into grunge when it was happening. It was a weird time when suddenly a switch flipped and there were different kinds of bands on Headbangers Ball, to which Rachtman said, "Yeah, it was really crazy. The thing you know as good as anybody is that the fans of metal and fans of hard rock are so passionate about their genre of music, they don't like other genres of music. So if you're sitting there watching a video from Napalm Death, DRI, or Cannibal Corpse, and then you're playing a video from Cinderella, you're pretty upset. But you've also got to understand that there are as many people watching for Cinderella and Faster Pussycat who are saying, why are they playing that video from another band? Now, for so long, I was down on MTV because we were playing stuff that was on during the day. But just recently, I've rewatched Headbangers Ball, and I'm like, holy crap, we played Cro-Mags on Headbangers Ball. And I don't remember stuff like that. You can't please everybody, but the truth is the show did turn a lot of people to a lot of bands and give many people something new. And there was years where I wasn't anti-Headbangers Ball, but there were moments where we should have done this, or we should have done that. Now I look at it and it was pretty damn cool. We had everybody, and the problem is I'm an easy target because I was the first one to say I had the greatest job in the world. I had the job everyone in the world wanted. And when somebody says, okay, you're going to Japan right now to hang out with Queensryche, or you're going to interview AC/DC in England, and I'm just this punk from Hollywood going, yeah, I had no interviewing skills, I'm not a journalist, I was not a DJ or anything. Everybody wanted that job, so I totally understand it was the greatest job in the world. So if you guys want to read the entire exchange, I've linked to it down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Take care.